women do not date out of their race enough, and God, please release my sisters from the shackle of only dating black men. I feel like it's time for us to explore our options. It's way more of life to see, way more experiences to have.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as for the title, guys, you can see in today's video we're going to be talking about this male that you guys are viewing here on your screen. He came out here and he made a video talking about whenever a black girl were interested in non-black male, he said that it's a wrap. There is nothing that them as the lowest hanging fruits of society can do to try to sway her mind. And I truly feel like this is so true. But I also feel like, just as momentarily you guys are going to see within the comment section, one of these dust bucket, for once, he came out here and he said something that personally I thought was so truthful. He said that the reason why this is because black men, y'all have pushed black women away by coming out here. Whenever these male are with non-black women, I'm not really sure why these males feel like they have to come out here and continuously be disrespecting black women. I guess in their delusional mind, that makes their preferences feel like they're not really interested in us as black women. But if I'm a non-black woman, I'm with one of the lowest hanging fruits of society, and literally every time I'm having any type of conversation with one of these males that unfortunately I went and got myself involved with, whenever we're consistently coming out here and just talking about anything random, 9 times out of 10, if these males are bringing up the black woman that they continuously come out here and say that they despise her so much, if I'm a non-black woman, I'm gonna start to be very suspicious. But I guess we can't really expect a lot from these preferences, because there's a reason why people say whenever you see these non-selected group of women coming out here and allowing themselves to get involved with the lowest hanging fruits of society, you guys know that there has been a lot of black people that had said that there's something mentally wrong with these women. And to be honest, guys, I truly agree with that, because if you guys really think about it, white women are literally the most privileged group of women on this earth. Black male, on the other hand, they're on the other side of the spectrum. Why would these very much privileged women go out here and get with the bottom feeders? This is precisely why when people say what they say, I 100% agree with them. But nonetheless, guys, listen to what this dust bucket here had to say, and then we will come back with more.
The prettiest black woman you know is in love with white guys, and there's nothing we black men can do about it. The thing is, yeah, when a black guy likes a white woman, there's always a chance they might return back to the homeland. They might go back to their roots. But when a black woman has her mind set on white men, there is nothing you can do about it to change her mind. She loves the quiff, the slick back, the buzz cut. And there's nothing. You can buy 10 Ferraris, drop it in front of her house. She'll still say, no, it's James and Matthew I like. I just find it nuts, honestly. I find it so crazy. I don't think it gets talked about. I'm not here to hate. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's just an observation. I just like to observate. You feel me?
So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know it's not every day that I come out here and agree with anything that the lowest hanging fruits of society tend to say. But in this particular situation, I do have to say that I agree with him. And I am so happy that more and more black women, they're coming out here, they're finally seeing the light, because personally, I don't really think that it is necessary for y'all to come out here and how to endure all of the mistreatment from the lowest hanging fruits of society before y'all open up your option, before y'all open up your mind and say, I deserve so much better. Personally, I have told you guys repeatedly, I have never ever in my entire life had any type of interest within these male, because I saw how they treated my grandmother. We already know whether these males are in your close proximity or not. If you're a black girl, if you're a black woman, we can always refer to someone that we saw these male coming out here and mistreating black women. I'm a very observant person. I don't feel like I have to go out here and make the same mistake as somebody else in order for me to learn my lesson. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at all the people around me and I'm gonna say, this is what I don't want for my life. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go as far away possible from the type of people that put these women through the type of life that personally I don't really want for myself. Nonetheless, you guys already know I also had to bring a few comments on here for you guys. So as y'all can see, this very first commentator say, and who set that system up? Very interesting because, unfortunately, these males, they will come out here and they will blame the system. They will blame all of these non-black male. And yes, we can say that partially that is true, but also, at what point do these males start to take any type of accountability? Because yes, you can be taught something, but once you become a functioning, coherent adult, it is on you then to break away from all of those dusty ideology. Because personally, I feel like not because all of the women that came before me, not because they went down here and got themselves involved with very unfortunate predicament, I personally don't have to fall victim to that. Once again, like I said, I'm going to absorb everything and I'm going to say, this is not how I envision my future to be. So for these males to consistently be coming out here and ridding themselves from any type of accountability, that is something that I thoroughly disagree with. This one say, if it him snowing, I'm not going. And you guys know these males like be coming out here saying that black women, we don't really appreciate them. We're bad wenches. The only reason why we go to these non-black male is because of the benefit that come with it. What these males fail to realize is that yes, let's just go out here on the limb and say all of that is true. But it also have to do with the fact that black women, they're truly tired of seeing y'all consistently decade in, decade out, coming out here propping up every other group of women. So did y'all not ever thought that black women were gonna finally get tired of the BS? This one say, Ref, tell him, man. This one say, because James make me breakfast in bed and massages my feet. This one say, because he treat me like a queen when I was begging for the bare minimum. And we already know she don't necessarily have to come out here and say who that she was begging the bare minimum from. I think we're all smart enough to put two and two together. She continued by saying, never look back since for the last 3.5 years. And as you guys can see, she posted a picture with her and her partner. And I love this for her. This one say, the thing is, they don't play about me and keep the standards high instead of asking if I cook like their mom. And again, black women don't necessarily have to come out here and explicitly say these meal. But based upon all the comments that they're saying, we already know what group of male that they're talking about. This right here is the comment that I was telling you guys about. As y'all can see, he said, it's our fault for talking about snow bunnies so much. Partially the government fault for pushing quote unquote white knight. And once again, we already know they're always going to come out here and try to rid themselves from any type of accountability. I stick with the first part of the sentence when you say it's our fault. He continued by saying, it's started into movies, TVs. Only thing we can do now is treat black women better when we meet them and teach our children history. And we already know whenever one of these males come out here and they seem to be logical, the first thing that these lowest hanging fruits of society tend to say, as you guys can see right here, this male here responded to him, as you guys can see the photo. He say, King Sim. It says, treat her like a queen, get left on scene. And as you guys can see, it also say every woman is perfect. Once again, whenever one of these males come out here and try to hold themselves accountable, we already know the vast majority of them are going to be coming out here calling him simp, saying that he's just coming out here pandering to black women. No, he's absolutely correct. It is your fault. Y'all have been pushing Black women away from way too long. And in my honest opinion, Black women took way too long for them to wake up, if you're really asking me. This one say they protect our image too. They never bash us online. Again, no need for them to mention these meal, but every social media app that we open up, who are Black male consistently coming out here dehumanizing, embarrassing, talking down on, bashing? What group of women? This one say they don't even look back. Why would we? This one say I didn't choose this lifestyle, it chose me. This one say we go where we're wanted. This Dusty say white dudes generally don't like Black women. And this right here is the lie that they be continuously coming out here trying to perpetuate, because once again, this couldn't be farther from the truth. You guys already know I'm consistently traveling across the globe. And trust me when I say, whenever I go to these places, like, oh my God, Black women travel. That's all I'm gonna say. This one here responded by saying they do. Got this preference here. This is a white woman. She say they do. My brother never dated any white woman. We know he typed ever since he was young. But if you ask the lowest hanging fruits of society this, they will say no other group of male want Black women. And this is why they have zero desire for them to come out here and live up to the man to love manhood, because these men has somehow convinced themselves that they're the only option that Black woman has, which I think is quite ludicrous. This one say it be the natural baddies too. This one say that's what I have been attracting. I wouldn't say I am the prettiest, and Black men never approach me in person ever. This one say I love white men. This one say they're always educated, thin, feminine, and very beautiful. And once again, you guys can see these comments are from these women that they continuously come out here and want us, the Black woman, to think that these women are so much superior to us. Even these preferences, they know what time it is. This one say they are about giving and valuing rather than taking and draining. This one here responded by saying, yup, seen with white and Latina women, they bring more peace, femininity, not loud and not aggressive, very peaceful being with them. We already know this is the very much outdated rhetoric that the lowest hanging fruits of society tend to run with. Every single day we come out on this app, we will show one of these preferences coming out here and debunking the notion that they continuously come out here and spew, talking about these women. They don't talk back, they're feminine, they're fit, they're not loud, they will stick with them when they're downing and out suffering. These preferences, every single day they're coming out here and debunking that notion, but these male has convinced themselves with that. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna continue to come out here and run with that narrative. And if they want to do that, hey, you as a Black woman, that is none of your concern. This one responded by saying, but do you bring that same level of peace to them? Or do the white men do that for most women? Good question. And I want to conclude with this original commentator. As you guys can see, she responded by saying, it seems we just can't get it together for each other. And I also disagree with that. I feel like Black woman has been trying for the longest of time for Black male. We already know Black women are taught that they have to preach and breathe life into these male. Black woman has been riding and dying for these male for the longest of time. And each and every single time that Black woman attempt to do that, she die every single time. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this male coming out here saying that whenever a Black woman is not interested in Black male, there's absolutely them as the lowest hanging fruit of society can do to try to change her mind. And I love that for us. Also, guys, what do y'all feel about that Dusty coming out here saying that it is their fault for them continuously coming out here treating Black women the way that they have been treating Black women for the longest of time? Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. What are your thoughts and opinion? Please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.